Annette Levine is living one of the favorite fantasies of would-be entrepreneurs. She's opening a neighborhood coffee shop. But is it a dream come true or a nightmare? Nora Pratt brings us Annette's story.
Oz Cafe, the Hideaway Cafe, Tin Man Cafe, Mom of Six Cafe. Thought that was kind of interesting.
Annette Levine, mother of six, is about to get into the business of selling coffee.
We had Oops Cafe.
She'll soon find out that choosing a name is the easy part.
We started at Brian and Kevin's house and worked your way down.
Apart from a few jobs at minimum wage, she spent the last 20 years at home with the kids.
If anyone asks, just say that it's for a new coffee shop in the neighborhood.
But with a divorce in the works and a family to feed, you gotta do something. Armed with a high school how-to course in business,
Off to the next street, are we?
Annette's turning first-time entrepreneur in one of the riskiest service businesses going. 40% close within 2 years.
There we go. We're still working at the idea of having a baby with us at work.
With the help of her new life partner, now turned business partner, John Welcher, a coffee shop seemed like a perfect fit. She knew people and he knew, well, how to make things work. How hard could it be? By last June, they'd found a location in a low-rent district of Toronto known as The Junction. They expected to be peddling lattes and cappuccinos by the 1st of July.
I know what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping for, about $400 a day to start.
And so what if the Junction neighborhood has seen better days? They're banking that a $24 million neighborhood revitalization program will turn things around and give businesses a boost. And besides, out the cafe's humble back door is a potential caffeine bonanza.
We've got the police department. Right next door we have the fire department, and behind them we have the post office. They keep knocking on the back door saying, when can we come in?
Well, when can they come in? That's the question. They planned to be open weeks ago, but it's now mid-July.
Oopsie. That wasn't too smart.
And the construction work is hopelessly behind. They haven't even got water into the place, and the plumber has just canceled again. What's more, the alarm company hasn't shown up either.
I believe someone was supposed to come out today to install it.
The second-hand fridge is defying repair.
It's still not fixed. If I pull it out, it's still showing a yellow dot. I can't get this thing to level.
The bargain basement coffee scales won't sit level.
Yeah, but 3 of the 4 legs work. Think of the bright side.
And then there's the dishwasher. They bought it used for $1,000. Now the electrician says the electrical service isn't big enough to run it.
Gus should have properly informed us as to what we needed, and that was a leased dishwasher.
I guess he thought he was doing us a favor.
Oh, doing us a big favor, yeah, $1,000 favor that's sitting there as a piece of junk.
It's taken twice as long as what I originally had estimated, and probably 3.5 times the amount of money that I expected to pay.
The money just keeps going out and going out, and nothing's coming in.
They didn't start with a business plan, and they sure don't have one now. And every time they turn around,
We still have to consider maybe a nice machine, eh?
there's more to buy.
What other sizes does he have?
This would probably need a new lining.
I don't want it. Look at these ones down here.
Wow, there's some neat stuff for a cafe in here, eh?
Oh, I know.
And it all costs money.
$50 for the big ones, $39 for these size.
How much did you want for this fridge again, Bill?
$2,800.
$12,
$12 for the bar.
$700, $600.
$1,070.
Regular $18, 1 cup, now $12.
Dollar store.
Dollar store. $1,500 for the plumber.
The electrician is $1,000.
They started this venture with $20,000 that Annette received in an accident settlement.
Slate $5,000.
That money's all but gone, and the bills are still piling in.
Rent's due,
Yeah, that's another $1,000.
more than $1,000.
You know, we're up to gobbling up our $20,000.
Annette applied months ago for a $30,000 second mortgage on her house. Without it, they're cooked. But so far, there's still no word.
Yeah.
But they do get a call from the plumber.
Stuff happens. Okay, thanks very much,
Except
Russell.
this time, he cancels out completely.
Plumber fell through. The insurance companies have just swamped him with work. He just can't get in.
We just have to go shopping again for a plumber.
Oh, man, that is...
This dream of a lifetime is turning into a sinkhole.
Good afternoon. I'm looking for John.
Time to check in on the second mortgage again.
He's not there.
Hey, all they wanted to do was sell a little coffee.
When it rains, it pours, eh?
I wish it was rain money.
When things are down, they can only go up. By the end of the week,
A couple things have come around. The fridge got fixed. We found a plumber who's tentatively going to be in next Tuesday.
And Annette has hustled up some free publicity with the local paper.
You know, if you had some time to come down to see the place.
Okay, are you ready? Perfect.
And wait a minute,
Do you have any good news for me?
that $30,000 second mortgage is going to come through after all.
26,515.26.
There you go. She read it. Wonderful.
Alrighty.
Bye.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
But the stakes are now a lot higher.
I mean, we're using our house. I mean, if I didn't have children, I wouldn't have so much on the line. But this house is what covers everyone's head.
Two of us
So it's
would
going to
work.
succeed. It has to.
When it comes to dreams, hope has to spring eternal.
This can lock.
Today, the pros from Globe, the coffee supplier, have come to teach them the basics of the business.
Keep it in that hand the whole time.
This hand.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, did you do anything wrong?
A week from opening,
You didn't turn on the grinder to
To replenish it.
they still don't know how to run the espresso machine,
leave it in the yolk, actually. You'll notice. Yeah, that's it.
let alone make a latte.
See how quickly it happens?
Wow.
And ask about the business side.
Break-even point. It's kind of a hard figure to nail
Okay.
down. Break even.
This is what, 12 ounce?
Cans are large.
As for the $30,000 second mortgage, half of it was gone even before it hit their bank. Legal fees, divorce bills, a trip to the dentist, the plumber, and here comes another big one for coffee. Annette's awash in products she never even knew existed.
Why did we get an espresso and a decaffeinated espresso? Did we want decaffeinated espresso? Is there such a thing? Tell me what the price is. You said
The
there's a
kids
price.
keep calling from home.
Where's your key? That's the whole point of giving you a key that you wear around your neck. Yes, you may have chips.
And the dishwasher is on the blink again.
Makes a lot of noise. Yeah, a lot of noise.
He's going to send them over here, and then we're going to have to pay them out of our pocket. When it's
Nerves are wearing thin.
I don't know. Okay. I want it fixed.
Friday, August 10th was business as usual for merchants in the Junction. But over at the Nook, the grand opening gets delayed again and again.
So we know, one more cake.
They're down to the nitty-gritty of what they're going to serve and
We're going to
where.
have one with tarts and squares.
Fine.
One for bagels and all the buns, so people
No,
can
no,
choose.
no,
No? Muffins.
Muffins.
By this point, they're so tired it's hard to agree on anything.
I got so much work to do here before we can open.
And it doesn't help that there's a
Yes.
problem with the dishwasher again.
It's not working again?
That's been run.
By the time they stop for lunch, the second mortgage money is bottomed out, and they're $2,000 back into their line of credit. Insurance, CD player, plates, cups, don't even ask where it all went. And the coffee prices?
Actually, we haven't even had a chance to discuss it, so it's not finalized.
John's working on 4 hours sleep, and just when they need it least, something else crops up that wasn't in the business plan.
And when were you planning on phoning me to tell me you weren't taking them?
They'd been counting on the weekend to finish the place while the kids spend 2 days with their dad.
I kept the kids last night when you were supposed to have them. And I told you, you're going to have to work it out. He does this all the time.
By Tuesday morning, it's down to the home stretch.
Oopa. Okay.
The last-minute deliveries are rolling in. Jamie Lewin, a friend and professional chef, has volunteered to lend a hand.
This place is a
Smells
hit.
Yeah.
The cooler's full, the kids' corner's shaping up, but less than 20 hours to go and the carpenter is still putting up walls. And some of the tables are missing parts.
And they're going to take some work.
Annette heads out on a last-minute publicity blitz.
Just across the street, it's called the Nook Cafe. We have espresso, cappuccinos, scones, we have muffins, we have carrot cakes, croissants, sandwiches, salads. Not a donut shop. No donuts.
No donuts gonna be there.
Okay, wonderful.
They better be there, because there's no turning back now.
So let's say they say lettuce, tomato. Nope, the other way.
The other way. This way.
Oh, do you want me to show you one more time?
One more time.
gonna go like this. You're gonna go like this.
We're pretty deep. A lot deeper than we thought we were going to be. That's it's a big thing. We got to make some money.
7 p.m., just 12 hours to go. But it's amazing what you can accomplish if you simply don't go to bed. Day 1, 8 a.m. They have built it. But who will come?
They maybe should have advertised a bit more, I think.
And then it starts to happen.
Thank you very much. Have a great day.
It starts to happen.
Thank you very much. Have a great day.
But uh-oh,
Are they both having it?
here comes the first latte order.
Quarter half.
Where's the rep from the coffee company when you need him? It's been a week since their training session,
It's good. Slow it down. We don't spill
Where's my rag?
and they can barely remember how.
it. Hang on to a cup for me, please.
Finally. And from that point, the rest was easy.
One blueberry muffin. Muffin. I'm Annette, by the way.
The coffee company reps arrive mid-morning and are aghast at what they're charging. The prices go up across the board.
We're giving it away this morning, which is nice for the customers who came in first and got the deal.
The Danish
latte order.
Quarter half.
Where's the rep from the coffee company when you need him? It's been a week since their training session,
It's good. Slow it down. We don't spill
Where's my rag?
and they can barely remember how.
it. Hang on to a cup for me, please.
Finally. And from that point, the rest was easy.
One blueberry muffin. I'm Annette, by the way.
The coffee company reps arrive mid-morning and are aghast at what they're charging. The prices go up across the board.
We're giving it away this morning, which is nice for the customers who came in first and got the deal.
The Danishes are going really well. They're not going for the croissants. They're not going for the muffins. They're not going for the cookies, but we'll see.
The boys in blue were shy with the cameras around,
Egg salad on baguette.
but by 1 o'clock, the Javanook hits the $400 mark. It's their target for the entire day.
401.44.
Very impressive for the first day.
I'm going to the bank.
Wow.
So we're glad to report that the first week at the Javanook was a success. Such a success that when we went back 11 days later, the carpenter had become a full partner. And John and Annette? They've decided to expand. With barely 2 weeks in business under their belt, they've leased the space next door and plan to sell local art. They're going for broke, if they don't go broke.
If it doesn't succeed, we know that we've done our best in trying, and we still have the Javanook Cafe. You know,
What have we
we're
got to
hoping
lose?
exactly.
The Javanook, for one.
Wow.
So we're glad to report that the first week at the Javanook was a success. Such a success that when we went back 11 days later, the carpenter had become a full partner. And John and Annette? They've decided to expand. With barely 2 weeks in business under their belt, they've leased the space next door and plan to sell local art. They're going for broke, if they don't go broke.
If it doesn't succeed, we know that we've done our best in trying, and we still have the Javanook Cafe. You know,
What have we
we're
got to
hoping
lose?
exactly.
The Javanook, for one. For Venture, I'm Nora Pratt.
When we checked in with Annette and John this week, they told us they haven't sold any art yet and money is tight. So tight, the partnership with the carpenter is off.